how do we do the trash lab? Well, first of all, you have to know how to work in Google Sheets. Columns are given letters and rows are given numbers. Rows go side to side. And you have to make the computer do math for you. So I deleted the names, but down here at the bottom in row 33, for you it's B33. Let me just make this B for you. Let me insert one to the left. There we go. Alright, so in B33, you would have a bunch of names here, but they're gone. You would do equal sign. You have to do equal sign to make an equation. And we want to add up the total of everybody's data way up here. So we want sum, which means to add. And then we want some parentheses. And inside the parentheses, we're going to tell it what to add. So we're going to get our data and drag it down from B3 to wherever the bottom is, which I can't see because it's covering itself up. B23 for this particular class. And then I hit enter, and it will have given me the total for the class. To move the equation over, I highlight this and drag it over to the other equations. And instead of rewriting the equation, I hit Control R, and it rewrites the equation. So over here it was B3 semicolon B23, which is what it wanted to add. Here it's C3 to C23, so it's adding in column C. And so the computer knows that you want to push it over. And I actually want to push it over one more to see that we have 420 pieces of trash data. That's important for the next column. In this particular class, to get the average, we're going to take the column above. We're going to have to hit equal sign to do an equation. In this case, B33 for everybody. Backslash means divide. And over here is the box that tells you how much your class is. So in this class, I don't want it to divide by G23. I want it to divide by a number. 420 for this class, and I get that. I Control R, fill right. But these are all nasty decimals, so what do? They're all highlighted right now, so I go to Format, Number, and I tell the computer I want to see them as a percentage. Format, Number, Percent, and these are the beautiful answers that are the class average percentages for your data, which would go right here. So your own percentage, if you had 20 pieces of data, you would take your totals, multiply them by 5 to find your percentages. What we just calculated were the class percentages. So the class percentages, which I'm going to mark as, I don't know, yellow, and your percentages, which I'm going to mark as green, unless you're red-green colorblind, then it's gray. You're going to do some subtraction. Your percent minus the class percent will give you the difference. You're going to get some negative numbers and some positive numbers. So if you get negative 11 for trash, that means the class trashed things 11% more than you, or you trashed things 11% less than the class. If you get a positive 4, that means you recycled 4% more than the class. So for each of these, you're going to say what percent more or less you did than the class. Your data minus class average. Now down here, which category were most of your discarded items from? So you just look at your totals, your percentages, which is your biggest number. That's easy. Here, how long did it take you in hours to get 20 discarded items? Well, you've got to look at your start and end time, and you've got to convert your days and hours to just hours. So 24 hours in a day, plus however many extra hours you had. That total number of hours goes here. We divide that by 24 to turn it into a day with decimals, and 20 discarded items divided by however many days you have, like 2.4 days or 3.6 days, will tell you how many pieces of trash you were throwing out a day. And then in detail, if we look at the list on page 511, we might describe how you could decrease the amount of trash you create. So the list we just looked at Page 511 gives us lots of options. In detail means you have to be very precise. There's the extra credit you should try. And remember, this is due Wednesday, so if you have trouble, we'll be in the computer lab and you can ask for help. I hope that helps a little bit.